Hello, bit of video game news for you all today. This article is linked down below. Guess how much Marvel's Avengers lost Square Enix? Not profit, like actually lost. I can't believe this. I'm really shocked, and I'm sure you all will be too. Like, this isn't me just trying to mindlessly rip on it. I'm genuinely shocked by this, because I thought the power of Marvel would actually succeed on something like this, and I'm fairly certain Square Enix did as well. So they reportedly lost 48 million. Square Enix did, because of Marvel's Avengers. I cannot fathom that. I really can't believe it. Now I can't believe that for like a few reasons, because well, what did Avengers Endgame make? Like $1 billion or something like that? Just obscene levels of numbers, right? Crazy numbers. This game people were reportedly looking forward to as well. 48 million loss? Not even anywhere near a profit. God damn. So Square Enix has reported that their recently released Marvel's Avengers title underperformed significantly, resulting in 48 million loss for the Japanese video game holding company. Is this a sign that Marvel is dying out? Or is it a sign that games are dying out? Like, where does this point to? Does it point to Marvel's Avengers not crossing over properly? Does it point to it just not being well received? Because you would have thought anyone that bought into Marvel's Avengers Endgame would have wanted this. You genuinely would have thought it. Mind is actually blown here. So, in a recently released financial report, Square Enix revealed that the company lost approximately 5 billion Japanese yen, I think that is, between the first and second quarters of the current fiscal year. While the company's first quarter profits were boosted by the release of the highly anticipated and well-received Final Fantasy Remake, the 6-month period between April and November that encapsulates their second quarter saw the release of only one game, and it was Marvel's Avengers. So it lost them that much. Though Square Enix has chosen not to release hard sales numbers for their Marvel's themed games as a service offering, David Gibson, the chief investment advisor and founder of Asterisk Advisory, a Japan-based market analysis firm, crunched the numbers and stated that the report implied Marvel's Avengers only sold 3 million copies or so, and cost closer to 170 million to 190 million to produce. How does it cost so much to make a game? Like, I'm sure there's like a genuine hard reason for it, but you think that's how much a movie makes, how much it costs to make a movie nowadays. Why is it costing so much to make a game? Why someone didn't say stop post the multiplayer beta will remain a mystery, said Gibson, before noting that Square are adamant they can make a recovery. That's a big loss. Square Enix reported yen 6.5 billion loss for HD games driven by Marvel's Avengers. Would not say how many sold, but that volumes were 60% of plan. Implies game cost over 100 million to make, but only sold 3 million or so. Good God. Someone has been fired. Or unfortunately, in Japanese culture, someone's doing something else. You'll get that reference if you know anything about Japan. And that's not a joke either. Like, I'm not joking. I'm not trying to make a joke. I am, like, that is genuinely tragic. Like, I don't think this is a laughing matter at all. Because I think that's terrible. Marvel's Avengers, it looks like the cost, the game was close to 170 to 190 million. Given that the only expense is 70% of cost in the quarter plus marketing cost, why someone didn't say stop post the multiplayer beta will remain a mystery. As noted by industry commentator Dom's Playing, the loss of Marvel's Avengers was so severe that despite reporting how both the HD games segment recorded higher sales and Square Enix's overall operating income had nearly doubled, mostly thanks to subscriber activity within the Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, the games basically. The company ultimately returned to an operating loss on lower than expected results for Marvel's Avengers, not being able to offset higher costs. Good God. Given the significant financial windfall, it will be interesting to see if Square Enix remains committed to their fulfilling the entirety of their promised post-game DLC. On top of the loss for Square Enix, Steam Charts reports that the PC version of the game has had an average of 1,103 players playing over the last 30 days. Everything's a bloody lockdown. How is there only an average of 1,000 players? Like, surely this is a global game, right? How is there only 1,000 players on it? This is a global franchise. What is going on? Like, what is going on? I'm at a loss. Normally I comment on these things, but I've got no idea. In September, the game had 7,463 average players, and October posted average players of 1,400. That's a massive drop off. Christ. Wow. Mind is absolutely blown. But so I asked myself, I look at these figures, right? I look at this stuff, the imagery from the game, and I go, that looks good. Right? I think that looks good. I don't know about you, but it looks decent. I don't know how it plays. I'm not a huge gamer. The last game I've been playing is Doom Eternal for Patreons. If you want to support the channel, because YouTube is crap at the moment, then my Patreon is linked down below. There's a whole bunch of benefits there that are exclusive Patreon-only stuff. But, you know, I look at Doom Eternal and I go, that's a good game. This looks on par with Doom Eternal's graphics. Like, it looks about the same. Maybe Doom Eternal's a bit better here and there. I don't know. The shading looks alright and it's a bit dark. So I don't really know. So how is it losing? Is it just crap? Is it just a crap game? You know? Like, is it just a bad game? Because if it is, then surely, you know, the feedback would be such that it is absolutely terrible. So let's have a look. Is it terrible? Is it going to be on Steam? Marvel's Avengers? Is this it? Yeah, whatever. That's not how old I am, but yeah, fine. That works, so I can access the game. 4th of September was released, and it just dropped. Recent reviews, mixed. All reviews, mixed. There's not even 10,000 reviews on here? What? I mean, it's not recommended. I'm going to make this easy for anyone thinking of getting this game in its current state. There's no real end game content as for now. I mean, I have completed the story campaign, which is pretty good. And I have 3 of my heroes at max level. But after that, I have no motivation to get back into the game as for now. Okay. I don't think I have ever been this upset with any other games. Yes, I do have 200 plus hours, as I really hoped the game was going to get fixed. But after 2 weeks, I just gave up, as I have never seen a game more broken than this. As for everyone who is thinking about buying the game, know this before you buy it. Pros, I say, wow. Look at the cons list. Christ, wow. Yeah, okay. Recommended, someone's recommended it. For me, this game was a weird state, as I would recommend the game, but probably not at full price. Okay. It's not very good, is it? So it just looks like it's a bad game. People, you know, saw it from the off in September. They liked it when it was released, or they gave it the benefit of the doubt, and then it fell apart. So much for brand recognition, I guess. I mean, it's not even got that many reviews, so it goes to show no one really wanted it from the off anyway. Good God. Let me know your thoughts on this down below in the comments. If you're new here, do hit subscribe. Like I said, I got Patreon link down below. Would mean the world to me if you could help me out and all that other crap. Thank you so much. Take care.